You guys know how much I hate Wi-Fi products that have monthly subscription fees, and today we have another great one for you with no monthly fees. That is the AOSU Video Doorbell. Now this is brand new on the market and it has some features I really like. In fact, this may be my new favorite video doorbell because it has things that no other video doorbell offers. I'm Robert and you're watching Locksmith Recommended. Now there are several things that people have just come to expect in video doorbell cameras. They aren't things that make it stand out, but they're things that are required if you're going to be competitive in today's market. First of all, it shoots in 2K video. This one has a wide 166-degree field of view. We'll show you that after we do the install. Obviously, weatherproof on the outside of the home. Allows you to communicate with someone who approaches the door or someone who's run the doorbell. Plus, it'll give you an active notification on your phone for both of those situations. And at night, it has a 33-foot field of vision. So those are the things that make it competitive. Before I talk about what makes it really unique, let's open the box and see what's inside. First impressions here after just having opened the box. One of the things I noticed here is on the video doorbell itself. It is large, but it is comparable to the size of the other video doorbells on the market. This is the mounting plate. Comes with a nice little screwdriver. Now this is the internal piece for this video doorbell. So I was talking about the big differentiations that this product has, and two of those have to do with this piece right here. First, you don't need an existing doorbell. This will chime when the doorbell is run. So all the other products that we've reviewed so far require an existing doorbell. This does not. This gives you a lot of flexibility and a lot of different ways that you can use this doorbell camera. Obviously the screws to do the install. This is the charging cable. This is a completely wireless version of the doorbell camera. You will charge this doorbell up, and that charge basically goes to USB. You pop this off the wall, you take it in the house, you plug it into a USB, you charge it. That charge will last up to 6 months. And then this is a tool that they give you to remove the video doorbell after it's been installed. When you charge it, you're just going to take the faceplate off. And this allows you to quickly take the faceplate off so that you can take it in the home and connect it to the USB. All right, and opening up the directions in the manual here. Obviously you have the instructions and we'll download the app and get that installed. The other piece in here is basically just a little mounting template. So you would peel this off, stick it onto the wall where you want to mount it, just to make sure that everything's lined up nicely the way that you want it. Now they do offer optional cloud storage, but if you want to use it without the monthly fees, you basically just need to insert a micro memory card into the slot of the home base, and that slot is right on the side of the home base. So if you insert the card into that slot, as I'm doing here, now I have local storage and I can capture and view my local storage.
So now taking a look at the app, the first page of the app is actually going to show you some triggering events for your doorbell. To take a look at those, you just click on event and you can see what happened that triggered the recording. Now take a look at this video I shot just this morning. Seedy looking guy comes up, scopes out the porch, sees a package, grabs it and takes off. That's all been recorded. Now let's take a look at the quality of that video. This has a 166-degree field of view. You do get a little bit of fisheye around the edges of the video, but the quality actually looks really, really good.
Now here in the settings, you have the anti-theft warning. So if somebody tries to rip that doorbell off, not only will you get the warning on your phone, but they'll get an alarm on the outside of the home. Let's take a look at the motion detection settings. Now this has a great motion detection filter so that it actually senses a human versus something like the dog or the leaves blowing on a tree. So that's a nice feature to have, but this allows you to set the sensitivity of the motion trigger. Currently it's set for far, but you can downgrade that so that they have to be closer to the lock. Maybe you don't want to capture the people walking on the sidewalk, and this is where the setting for that is done. You can also put in place motion zones. You can define a zone and you only want to detect motion in that particular zone. So you have different chime settings on the doorbell. You have the exterior setting and the interior setting. And on the home base, you can adjust the settings as well. Cute. You have control over the notification settings. You can snooze it if you don't want to be notified. Maybe you're having a party, tons of people are coming up. You can snooze so that you don't get notifications. You also have an immediate mode here, which means get an alarm no matter what. If you turn immediate mode on, it's not going to do any of the filtering or the intelligent algorithms that it has to determine whether or not it's motion by a human or a dog. It filters those out, but if you want immediate mode, it'll alarm you every single time. You also get notified when you have low power at the doorbell, so you know it's time to take it in and give it a charge, and other event type options there as well. The anti-theft warning we talked about, whether or not somebody's staying on your front porch or just passing by. So those are the things that you are able to set the notifications for. So you have a lot of control there. You can share the device so somebody can view the live video feeds and get the push recordings as well. So it's a useful feature if you have more than one person in the house. You can set this up so that you can control it by both Amazon Alexa and Google. You can also snooze right from here. So you can snooze it right from your main monitoring window as well. You can see the strength of the signal in the upper right corner and the strength of the battery. Now the other thing, if you want to see it live, you don't click on the events tab, you just click on the picture and it'll the door. Now on that live video, if you want to talk to somebody, you can hit talk. Another unique feature that it has that I haven't seen in other ones is a quick reply. So you can just hit a specific thing and it'll reply automatically right away. Another feature that I haven't seen in another video doorbell or video camera as well is the tone. You're able to change the tone of your voice. So you don't want them to let them know that you're a female or a male or whatever. You can change it. So you can convert to uncle or clown mode, and that'll change the way that your voice is heard to the person outside the porch so that they can't identify you. I thought that was a very, very clever mode. So what do you think about this video doorbell? There are things about this product that I absolutely love. Memory stored inside the home. It'll work even if you don't have an existing doorbell, so it has multiple applications. And that use of pre-recorded messages and the ability to change your voice, I think that is a really interesting and unique feature. There is no reason, in my opinion, to buy any other doorbell than this one if you don't have an existing doorbell on your home. And because this is so easy to use, I would put this right up there with my favorite doorbells. This is definitely a Locksmith recommended product. And with the AOSU video doorbell, you'll never miss a visitor again because you will always get notified anytime anybody shows up on your porch or rings your doorbell. I'm Robert. You've been watching Locksmith Recommended.